This KC the Red Pill Alpha here, back at y'all again. We're gonna get straight to it. Y'all already know how to get at me, the description, you know, and it's below the videos, and how to get at me is there just as well. 1,000 is a go, and more. My videos are for fair uses only, educational purposes only just as well. But we're gonna touch bases on this. We're gonna get straight to it. Complaining about women is just a waste of time, fellas. You know, I get a few emails, well, Gmails, you know, got my Gmail. I get a few text messages. You guys complaining about, and I'm speaking to everyone retroactively. Everyone, not just one person. I'm talking about everyone. Everybody can get it. You know, if you got ears, you can definitely get it, you know. You ain't even subscribed and you run across this video or ever pop up, you gonna get it too. You know, you need to listen to this. But I would like for you to subscribe though. Women will always seek. It's like seeking for shelter for a homeless person. But we're not speaking on homeless people. But women will always seek a man that can not only provide, they will always seek a man that can guide them with leadership, that can push them in that right direction. That's just in their nature. Now, that's a part of their nature too, fellas. We're gonna speak on nature. Yeah, that's definitely a part of them. You know, I got a 20-year-old daughter. She definitely seeks guidance from a man. You know, the way she was taught just as well. And she see how her father operates. So she know her father, you know, operate with multiple women, but you dig, she see how her father, she see the masculinity in her father. She recognize what's real. She knows what's up, and she's growing into knowing what's up even more. You know, she's 20, she's got time to grow, so she ain't learned everything yet, but you know, I still ain't learned everything. You know, and may not know everything, but that's women. You know, and by them seeking for someone that can lead them, provide for them, you know, support them, protect them. And if you don't cut the bill in no kind of way, shape, form, or fashion, then there's a chance your woman can leave you. That's just real shit. You know? Stop complaining about women actually going off to sleep with another man and to deal with other men, or, you know, dump you off and now she's dealing with another guy. Don't complain about that. You know, never complain about those things. Always check yourself. Never check the woman. The woman's gonna do what she's gonna do. Check yourself. Check why your woman ran off, or why women keep running off from you, or why you have these problems. You want to take a good look at yourself. Get in the mirror and you will see what's going on. You know, you'll see that women is women, and they're going to be women, and you are a man. You're going to be a man, you know, unless you got some shit in your tank and you ain't trying to man up. Other than that, you're going to be a man, dog. And if a guy gets in a woman's ear, your woman's ear, or any woman's ear, and he's telling her the things that she want to hear, he's attractive, you know, he's very assertive. He's very straight to the point. He stands on himself. He stands on the shit that he's saying. You know, he got that masculinity about him. Not his built, you know, but his confidence aura. His soul speaks what kind of guy he is. Yes, your woman will leave for him instantly, especially if you ain't showing none of those things that she will expect you to show. You know, a woman wants to be feminine around a masculine man. Never forget that, fellas. That's their nature too. Yeah, we got those out here that you want to talk about the, you know, the gay community, even though we don't bash them or we don't speak on them or disrespect. Everyone do what they do, to each his own. That's, I always live by that, you know. I don't get into no one business, don't nobody get into mine, you know, so to each his own. Now, Yes, you got women out here that goes both ways, and some that like to go straight forward with, other women and do their thing that way. It's there, You got guys out here that likes to go both ways and go straight forward with another man out here. That's there. We know that. But if you statistically add all that up, that community is very minute. It's not real big like you think. Yeah, you see it around you a lot, but you also see straight relationships. You also see masculinity. You do see that. It's out here. Not a lot like you think, but that doesn't mean that these guys lack masculinity, that they're all the way feminine. No, not at all. We just growing up in a different time to where, men are not really allowed to be men anymore. And if you are pushed to be a man nowadays, you will kind of be somewhat looked at like you're getting bullied or something. And that's some new shit. I don't know nothing about it. I grew up, back in the days where shit, you do something out of your character as a young man, you get punched in your motherfucking chest for that. From the OGs, from the men that was men. They structured you to be a fucking man. You act any kind of way other than being a man, you'll get checked like that. You get your drawers checked up your fucking ass. So I came up in that era, and a lot of you fellas that listen to me, a lot of you older fellas have, and a lot of you young fellas may not, and a lot of you have. But a lot of you may not, and y'all ain't grew up like that. So y'all kind of look at things totally different. Y'all kind of get into your feelings, and get butthurt and shit because you don't understand a woman. But what you must understand is that by understanding a woman, it starts with you understanding you. There's no way you can wrap your mind around the concept of how women operate and you don't know how you operate. It just don't make sense. Fellas, you guys need to stop complaining about the shit that you cannot change and you cannot control. Ain't nothing you can do about that. She decided to take your child away from you, run down to the government department and, the welfare, the child support system and everything. You can't do nothing about that, man, but get your money together, get you an attorney, and hope and pray that you get some kind of parental rights to where you can get visitation rights and build and bond with your child. That's the only thing you can do. So stop complaining about things that you cannot, do nothing about. You can't do nothing about that. You can't change those laws. You can't change anything that's in the favor of these women. Ain't nothing you can do. But worry about you as a man. Strap up, wear a condom. Vet your woman through. Watch who you knocking up. That's the only thing you can do. That's the only thing that's for us. Other than that, for us as a man, society looks at us and they puts us, whether we know it or not, whether we believe it or not, society will always put a man on this pedestal because we are men. We're creators, we're the builders, we're the architects, we are the providers. So in order to live up to that hype, you must be a man within yourself in order to live up to that hype of being a man. It starts with you understanding. It starts with you not trying to fix things, not trying to control things, but let things be. And if it's not right for you, let the shit go. It starts with you doing all that instead of just complaining. Because no one want to hear your complaints. No one cares about your complaints. No one cares about my complaints. They don't want to hear it. Young fellas, this is for y'all just as well. No one cares about what you think and what you're complaining about. The best thing you can do is make sure you're together mentally, physically, financially, and keep pushing forward and everything gonna fall in your lap. And also, tighten up your mouthpiece. Get your game right. Get your game together. Get that together. You definitely want to do that. And you'll go further. Complaining don't do nothing but set you back mentally. Complaining don't do nothing but make you angry and you know, holding malice in your heart, and you know, you ready to lash out and do things, or it'll depress you, and it can, you know, make you fall back in life to where you will never become who you want to be, because you complaining and you worrying about things that you cannot change. You know, only way you can change that type of shit within yourself is not allow that type of shit around you. Watch who you allow around you, and watch, you know, what you do instead of complaining. You know, and keep moving forward in life. That's the only thing you can do. Everything that's under the sun that happened to you from a woman, that happened to a shitload of men, you know, that came before you, and they're gonna come after you, man. So don't waste your time complaining. Like these videos, share them, and subscribe. It's the message, and you know it is. So 1,000 years ago, and let's get to it. Holla.